Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to Divine Empowerment. My name is Joanne, and I want to say a huge level 1, level 2, level 3 readings. Awesome. Also to the Manifestation Blueprint, Divine Soul Blueprint activations. Beautiful. Mwah. Hello, Cindy. Hi, Baba. Definitely, you guys, so much love, so much gratitude. Also, too, for everyone that's purchased the DSB Code Corruptions reading and clearing. Huge thank you. And I'm so super excited. I am going to be opening up the Akashic money reading and clearing work. I've definitely been working with a few clients now to kind of get that streamlined. Hey, Charlie. Mwah. I'm super excited about that. All right, you guys. Down in La Paz, and actually today is the first day that it's not over 100 degrees. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Make sure you guys like the video. I'll start answering some questions when I see those likes. Make mama feel the love. I want to feel the love. It is so beautiful here. Which actually we're about to head north. We'll be doing some island hopping and this and that. So hit the like button. Whoop, whoop. Yes, the water is beautiful. Mexico is definitely different. Yeah, it's huge difference. But it's definitely been amazing. And this is where I will be wintering this year, in La Paz. So I've actually already picked out my slip. I'll be at the marina over there. So huge. All right, so before I get too into answering questions, I do want to say this much. Spirit has definitely been moving on the eclipse that's approaching. So I'm definitely going to make a video, hopefully soon. But definitely, you guys, it's going to feel so vulnerable, so raw. So make sure that you're grounding yourself daily. Make sure that you're feeling those emotions and releasing them, because huge message. Like, seriously, I think the temperatures are getting to me around here. It got up to 104 degrees yesterday, and I had like a full day of videos to make. By the end of the day, literally you could just see my face. It was blood red. It was like I had ice rags around my neck the whole time. It was intense. But definitely moving into the eclipse. All right, so Spirit, it's been weighing on me all day today. In fact, I wasn't even sure if I was going to make it live, because this is a huge deal. You guys, setting your intentions. It can't come from a place of what you should do, okay? It can't come from a place of what will people think space. For example, if you want to manifest more income so that you can hire a yard keeper so you can have this manicured lawn, right? But you really don't care what your lawn looks like. That's not a true desire. This eclipse is going to really break us down. Literally, like, rip off our skin, turn it inside out, put it back on us, and say, what do you really want to manifest? What is your true intention? It is a huge breakthrough through social norms and social expectations. So take this time between now and July 2nd and really dig deep. Dig deeper. And then go even deeper. What do you really want to manifest? And why? And how will your life change because of that manifestation? Because you guys, if you don't prep for this, Spirit will make the adjustments and you won't have any say-so. So this is a huge, huge, monumental, catalytic moment, which is actually what I base my entire energy spiritual practice upon. I am a catalyst. So I'm not on here trying to teach you the basics of spirituality. No. I'm working with light workers, starseeds, spiritual beings who understand the basics and they need a catalyst. Well, think of this eclipse as a huge catalyst straight from Spirit. All right. I hope you guys got that message. Make sure you like the video, and I am definitely going to answer some questions. All right. Let's see where we're at. Sarah, what's Florida like? Oh, she's talking to Rebecca. I'm in La Paz, Mexico. Let's see. Sunshine, does my ex still love me, and is he coming back? All right, Sarah, he definitely loves you, but he's got some beliefs, some sort of social programming that's keeping him from coming back. I would expect after this eclipse that he's really going to reconnect with his emotions for you. He's really going to break through some of that, but not in a good way. It's going to be kind of hard, difficult. He's going to struggle a little bit, but he'll get through it. But then he's going to have to build the confidence to come back. He's going to have to build that confidence. So you may want to help him. After July 2nd, just imagine that all of that stuff has been broken through. How would you help him build his confidence from there? So you can't come from like, oh, I need you and I have to have you space. No, you have to come from an empowering space, like, you are great because of these qualities. These qualities set you apart from everyone else. So it is kind of like a building step for him. And that's going to take linear time. All right, let's see. Benita, how did Ruben feel when he did not see me at church today? How did he feel when he didn't see you at church? He felt discouraged. Definitely a lot of discouragement. It's almost like you're like this little mystery novel and he's trying to interpret it or figure it out. So yes, discouraged. He was definitely discouraged. He's cute though. He's really, really cute. He's definitely worth pursuing, Benita. All right, Hala. What destiny hides from our relationship with Twin Flame Hazim? What hides? Let me read that again. What hides for our relationship? What hides? Oh my goodness. Actually, it's not being hidden from you. It's actually right in front of your face, but you're not ready to see it. You're not prepared for that perspective. So definitely do some spiritual work, especially when it comes to changing and shifting your perspective. You need to look at things differently. And I would start like with a walk in nature. Find like the tiniest little things. So sometimes we always see is the big picture. We see the big picture. We miss the little things, like, you know, the dragonfly that's sitting on a leaf inside the trees. So take that intentional walk into nature and ask nature to help you change your perspective so that you can see the little things. Because it's not being hidden from you. That's the reason why I had to reread that question. There's nothing being hidden from you at this time. But it's a matter of you zeroing in and seeing what is already there, what already exists. All right, Neurolay, will we move into a house? Neurolay, will we move into a house? Not until after 2020. So January 2020, it's going to take the rest of this year, and it's going to take a lot of new actions. So you need to, and I would definitely recommend the Akashic future reading for you, because that'll really put it into perspective, like your ability to vibrationally shift, and also to, if it's even possible. And then once you get like on a choice trajectory, you can actually increase that time. But as of the present moment, it's going to take a lot of new actions, a lot of new, you're going to have to shift quite a bit. Probably more than you've ever shifted before, but depending on how open you are to shift vibrationally will depend on how long it takes. But I don't see anything concrete until January 2020. All right. Emina, could you tell me if he will come back towards me for Emma G? Can you tell me if he'll come back towards me for a relationship? Oh, he's definitely on a boomerang. He's not done with you yet, Emma. He's in that boomerang. Yeah, boomerang, which a lot of pre-flames do that as well. They get that boomerang. The second they sense you're moving on, boomerang, here they are. What, you gonna move on? No, I don't think so. So if you're wondering if he's gonna come back to you, and if you want to increase that and make it happen right now, then go out on a date. Date someone else. Twin flames are a little different, yes, but pre-flames, definitely boomerang. So definitely. All right, Gemini Princess. Speaking of pre-flames, it's that boomerang. Please like the video. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Mwah. Love you so much. All right. Let's see. Ashley. Hi, Joy. May I please ask how my Pisces is feeling about me lately? Communication still isn't the best, but I just got accepted to teach abroad and will be moving to the country. He doesn't know yet. Yes, that is a sign from the universe, Ashley. There is nothing more powerful than change, especially in a relationship. Especially if there is that heart-to-heart connection, which I definitely feel you've got that with him. So definitely when you say, hey, I'm moving to, I don't know, wherever, and I'm going to move on without you, Pisces is suddenly going to wake up and say, OMG, I don't want her to move on without me. I want to be with her. Yeah, but as far as how he's feeling right now, he's feeling very intensely. Like he's really doing a lot of shadow work. Really trying to find a positive aspect in his life and some sort of inspiration. So by you taking this new job, that will be his inspiration. Rapali, I have my interview at U.S. Embassy for tourist visa on July 2nd. Will I get my visa approved? Oh, wow. And it's right on the eclipse. Right on the eclipse. All right. Rupali, I want you to sit down today. I don't want you to focus on the visa, okay, itself. I want you to write out, what would this visa mean to you? How will this visa change your life? What emotions do you want to experience because of that change? And then choose one emotion. And then between now and then, I want you to consciously do every single action to resonate to that emotion. So for example, if you choose freedom or empowerment, I want you to get up. If you normally go to the restroom and brush your teeth, don't do that. Change up every part of your normal ritual. Go outside and walk the dog first. Then come back in, and if you feel like if you choose freedom, if you feel like brushing your teeth, do every single action to resonate with that one energy, that one emotion. And yeah, that should do it. But again, you guys, now is the time. We got to get real. We got to get focused. What do we really want? And don't come from a place like, oh, I should get a visa. No, you don't have to should anything. Or, oh my goodness, my neighbors are not going to like me if I don't mow my grass perfectly to 1/4 inch. No, those are shoulds and self-imposed intentions. That's what this eclipse is going to bust through, break through, crack you wide open. Do you really want a visa, Rupali? And if you do, why? And if you do get the visa, what do you want to experience because of that visa? And definitely the fact that it's coming up on July 2nd. This is definitely the opportunity for you to sit down and be very specific, very clear with Spirit and the universe what this visa really means to you. Thank you, Gemini. Mwah. I miss you guys so much. I know I've been going through a lot of changes and I haven't been able to really get a schedule per se, but that won't be forever. All right. Bravo, will my marriage be reconciled? Will it be reconciled? Wow. Again, it was that whole same speech, but rewatch this video, Bravo, because do you really want reconciliation? Or is it something that your parents taught you, or your teachers, or society expects? Are you in it for the vows? Are you in it for your heart chakra? Is this something that you truly desire? Now is the time to make that choice. If this is something that you feel from your heart, and it's not something that you feel like you should want, well, I'm only supposed to get married once, right? No. You've got to get in alignment with your authentic expression, with your authentic desires. And it's very, very clear. I'm not feeling that this is something that's coming from your heart. It's something that you feel like you should. All right, so you do want your husband back. Why do you want your husband back? What is going to shift because he comes back? Is it security? Is it really write that pros and cons list and really ask yourself and dig down deep. Is this what I really, really want? And then I want you to replay your life just like you're watching a movie. What was it like when y'all were together? Was it 100% fulfillment? Was it 100% bliss? And understand that relationships take work. It's yours if that's what you truly want. But it is too also about getting vulnerable and sharing on a new level of love. So if that is what you truly want, and like you can't imagine your life without him, and I would also ask that you date some other people just to kind of give yourself some sort of comparison, right? And also too, you guys, karmic relationships carry huge soul contracts, healing soul contracts. Just by getting out and dating other people, it could completely shift you into reconciliation. All right. Ronnie, hello. When will I meet someone new in love? Ronnie, very soon. I would say by the second week of July, definitely by the end of July. And it's going to be in a place of kind of like a social gathering, and you're not going to want to go. You're kind of going to be like, no, I've got better things to do. In fact, I think I'm just going to work. No, go to all social gatherings, but it's definitely going to be the one that you really don't want to attend. It's right around the corner. You're right there. All right, Ronnie, I just answered your question. Oh, I stopped the chat. Yes, Ronnie, get out there. Even if you don't want to. All right, let's see. Sarah, will I get my money? It's coming, Sarah, but there's a lot of like fine tuning in that particular contract between you and your manifestation of your money. It's not going to happen as quickly as you would like, but definitely doing the Akashic reading clearing work, you can shift that energy. You can, because you have to become a vibrational match for it. You can't do the same old thing just waiting for it to show up. It's a ways out still. I mean, there's a lot of legal energy is what I like to call it. In other words, a lot of hoops, a lot of miscommunication, misdirection, a lot of limitation there. And right now it's not coming in an empowering way. So you need to shift that energy. Your money should feel empowering. So there is a lot of attached negative energy. And speaking of money, you guys, money is so transformational. So definitely, work on manifesting money, because it is completely neutral and some of the most transformational energy available. It gives us more choices, and the more choices we have that we can take, the more we can actively create. And I am super, super excited about opening up the Akashic money reading and clearing. Ooh, I can't wait. Hopefully soon, like within maybe 2 weeks or maybe sooner. You never know. Things shift so rapidly, especially since I've been in Mexico with this heat. Some clients that I had scheduled for 3 or 4 day deliveries have suddenly jumped up 2 days. So if you got your reading early, that's why. The energy work down here in this particular place and space has definitely been more amped up. It's sped up quite intensely. All right, so Kanika, his current feelings towards you. Kanika. He's feeling very shy towards you. He's feeling like there's a lot of possibility for rejection, turmoil, controversy. He doesn't like drama. He doesn't like, in fact, he feels almost solely responsible for all of your happiness. He feels that if he cannot make you blissful 100% of the time, then he's failed in some way. And what you have to do is break it down to him more realistically. Like, that's not possible. That's a goal that does not exist. Because without that polarity, you couldn't experience bliss to begin with. So he's definitely feeling shy. He's feeling a little introverted. But he feels completely responsible for your happiness. So help him out. Find that happiness within and show him that he's not responsible for your happiness 100% of the time. All right, let's see where we're at. Carmela, will I have love relationships soon? Carmela, I don't feel that you're on a choice trajectory for love relationships. I feel like you're still in that phase of figuring out what that would mean for you, what it would feel like. And definitely get out there and start dating. And it doesn't have to be romantic dates. Just putting yourself out there, getting outside your comfort zone, meeting people face to face. And I don't mean through social media. I mean physical action, meeting people in the physical. Because love for you is different than love for most. Love for you is not just love. It's the big love, the big unconditional love. The kind of love that I found with Frank. So if you're not willing to fail at love, then it's kind of meatless, right? So you want that big love, you know, that big fairy tale ending, that big, and that takes practice. That takes getting out of your comfort zone, trying different relationships, releasing all expectations, and then stretching yourself in your comfort zone. Going on dates that with no expectation of how that date will turn out. All right. Gemini, will Rich reach out soon? I love and miss him so much. I know you do. I know you do, Gemini. I know you do. I want you to send me an email. I want to do a life lesson reading for you. Free of charge. Don't have to worry about getting an answer right in this moment. But send me an email or send me a message. Remind me. I'll do that in the morning. I definitely want to look at the contract again. I want to look at where you're at in your life lessons, okay? Because I know you miss him. I know you do. So we need to figure out where you're at on those life lessons in the realm of the Akashic records. You're so welcome. All right. Let's see. Gratitude, joy. Will there be reconciliation with S? Oh, S is playing the field. He's out there enjoying life. Yes, reconciliation. Once he gets his oaks figured out. So a lot of karmic relationships for him right now. He's definitely playing the field. He's definitely living life large. So don't sit around and wait on him. You get out there and you live too. You get some of your karmic lessons, some of those karmic relationships. Definitely. And then that's probably whenever he's going to come back. Because he doesn't want you to move on. But right now he's just, you know, being a typical guy, thinking that, you know, the world is his oyster, kind of thing. All right. Baba F, will I get a new job? Definitely you'll get a new job. But again, Baba, there's so much about your intention. This is the second question. There's things in your intentions that are not based in your heart. So definitely, and you know what I picked up on your first question could be based in this intention. It's in your energy field. So definitely, you know, some Akashic reading and clearing work will give you so much clarity, so much. And if you're already on that path, then we need to discuss what's next. What would benefit you next? Because yeah, there's definitely some energetic blocks there that, and in the meantime, if you're not wanting to commit to that work, if you're not wanting to do that, then there are some things that you could do. Some exercises like automatic writing. And you write out a letter, and you can write it to anyone. You could literally write it to yourself, your higher self, spirit. It doesn't matter. Just sit down and write. Don't think about what you're writing. Fold the letter up. Don't reread it. Put it in an envelope. Seal it. And then do this for the next 3 weeks, 21 days. You should have 21 letters. And if you didn't write it to a specific person, then go back, open them up, and read them for the first time. And see where that journey takes you. Because there's definitely some things. And I would definitely encourage you to do the Akashic work, the reading and clearing. It's so affordable, and it's such a huge investment. I'm not sure if you're already doing it though. It's not even clear. There's like so much blocked energy around you right now. I can't even see if you're actually on that journey yet. I think you've been thinking about it. Now is the time. Especially, so if you decide to take action now, if you decide to invest today, I will definitely throw in a bonus. You can have either 2 follow-up sessions for free, or I'll do the activations for free. Both activations for free. But now is the time to take action. It's time to invest in you and stop letting life just happen. All right, Anna, what's coming for me in love in July? I'm single. Oh, lots coming for you, Anna. You're going to be busy. It's not actually, all right, so in July, you're going to be experiencing a lot of new things. It's going to give you some temporary shifts vibrationally. So it's going to open you up from possibility of love interest to a choice trajectory, an actual, like, where you'll be making choices. So by August, you're going to be very, very busy. You're going to have lots of suitors, lots of love interests. So just enjoy this time. Don't feel like you're rushed, or don't feel pressured into making a choice. And if someone wants to pressure you, then that's a big sign that's not the one. If someone wants to automatically pressure you into a commitment, let them know straight up that you want to get to know them. That, you know, you want to spend some time, get to know them. If anyone tries to move too quickly, that's your red flag. That's a flag like, no, no. Because you have a lot of possibilities, a lot of suitors a lot of interest. So explore them thoroughly. All right. All right. Make sure you guys are liking the video too. Thank you so much. Cindy Love, what's coming to me in love in July? Cindy. Cindy, you're a little on the shy side. You're a little bit like, you think love is going to show up your door and knock on the door. So for you, it's definitely getting outside of your comfort zone, getting into more of a single social. But you're going to need the help of your friends, all right? You're not going to be able to just jump out there and do this solo. That would be traumatizing. So, you know, get together with some friends, plan some, at least 1 or 2 nights a week. Get out, get into that single atmosphere, because you are a little shy. And also to focus on what you find attractive about you. Okay? Don't sit there and say, oh, this is wrong, that's wrong, this is wrong. Oh, I want to change that. Oh, you've got to shift out of that self-criticism energy. Don't be so self-critical. Find at least 1 or 2 things that are your most attractive qualities. I actually had to do that for myself too, a long time ago, but I still had to do this. I had to find 1 or 2 things that I found attractive about me. The first thing that I found attractive about me were my feet and my foot impression in the sand. Like, I have the most perfect arched feet, and my footprint was just perfect. Kind of like footprints in the sand. The second thing that I found about me was my, I wouldn't say smile, but the energy behind my smile. And so I started focusing on those 2 things. And then I soon found more things about myself that I found attractive. My eyes. Eventually I got to the hair. That took a while, but I did get there eventually. So it is that step-by-step fun. 1, 2 things attractive about you right now. Focus on those things. And then, sure enough, you'll start to find more and more things. And that'll help you break out of that shyness. It'll help you find your self-worth. And definitely things will shift from there. So it does start for you within, on how you see yourself. All right. Angel Moon. Is my ex coming back soon? Is my ex coming back soon? It's going to take minimum 12 weeks, so we'll say 4 months. 4 months. In the meantime, stop thinking about him. Stop texting him. Stop messaging him. Stop sending him any energy at all. Anytime we think of someone, we're sending them energy. Anytime we're texting them, we're sending them energy. Stop all energy. And then that 4 months will shift to more like 4 weeks. So cut off the energetic flow. Anytime you catch yourself thinking about him, get up, go for a walk. Do something else. Go date someone else. Do something other than send him energy. He needs to feel a complete disconnect. And even 4 months is really me being very generous. Because if you are sitting there thinking about him, you know, messaging him, or thinking about what to message him, or reminiscing about y'all's relationship, he's very energetically sensitive, so he receives it. He needs complete disconnect. So cut off the energy at all costs. Also enroll some of your friends to help you achieve this, you know. And also too, when you're calling on your friends, and you're out with your friends, and you feel yourself energetically slipping into that, what is he doing? What is he thinking? No. Ask your friends to challenge you into heart-to-heart conversations where you're not thinking at all. You're just listening and then communicating. That'll definitely help. He's a very energetically powerful person, very energetically sensitive. He doesn't need that much. So any thought coming in his direction is what he needs. That's not going to push him into action, into reconciliation. He needs to be cut off energetically, period. No more energy coming your way. And then suddenly he's going to be like, whoa, something. He's going to feel that. Even if it's subconsciously, he will feel that disconnect, even in the slightest way. And then he'll step into action mode. All right, Rihanna, I have a question, please. What do you see for me in love? I have a couple of people in my heart, mainly a Virgo younger man. What do you see, feel? Oh, the Virgo, he's a good, yeah, that's a good energy there. He's very stable. He's very conscientious. He's also a very good lover as well. He thinks things through. He plans his lovemaking. So he's kind of like got, you know, I don't know, this might sound a little weird, but it's almost like he's got several different lovemaking, like almost like a menu. And he's got it all planned out. So yes, he's very conscientious. He's very stable. He's also kind of a people pleaser. So you might want to watch or check him on that, because he could get a little carried away in that energy, because he needs to be receptive as well. He needs to be able to receive pleasure in the same way that he wants to give pleasure. So he needs a little balancing there. I'm not sure about the other one. What is the other one? I have a couple of people. The other one's more fiery. He's more like a taker. He wants all the attention, all the pleasure. He's not much of a giver. So between the two, go with the Virgo, because that's an easier temperament to deal with. Instead of you sitting there demanding, I need some attention too, I need pleasure too. No, that's exhausting. At least with a Virgo, you can get him to open up into a receptive mode. And that's a lot easier. In fact, that's almost like a vacation. That's almost like, yeah, dream circumstances, right? It's much easier with a people pleaser than someone that's a taker and they just want to take. Because then chances are he'll just turn it on you. Anytime you want something or need something in the relationship, they're going to turn it back on you, like, oh, you're demanding. Oh, you're too much work. Really? No. Yeah, definitely the Virgo. All right, Nightingale, is it time for me to move now? What is coming to me in the month of July? Oh, yeah, it's definitely time for you to move. I can feel the inferno. I can feel spirit, like an inferno, pushing you to make a move, pushing you into action, pushing you out of your possibility dreamland. And don't worry, I've been there. I was there once upon a time. I was so in my little dream bubble of all the endless possibilities. Now's the time to choose one. Don't feel like you got to commit lifelong and forever to it. But choosing one will actually shift you along into bigger possibilities, bigger opportunities. By you just sitting there in your little dreamland world of endless possibilities, you're not creating any momentum. You're not actually creating or manifesting any real life experience. So yes, it's time to choose some possibilities, choose some actions. And yes, it's getting to be that time of day, isn't it? Because I'm definitely feeling the heat. Yeah, you got to choose one possibility. It doesn't mean that you got to commit to it forever. But those possibilities, every time you choose one, the other tiny little possibilities fall away. And then the next possibility is bigger and brighter than this possibility. And then it just builds on itself. And I'm so super excited. Definitely been channeling about the Akashic future reading work and also the money clearing work. Wow. You guys, and I'm definitely trying to do this. I do have some of those readings coming up. But the information that's coming in about that, wow. All right, so as far as the future goes, in the Akashic records, yes, there are endless possibilities. And then we step into trajectory, where it becomes a possibility, a real, no, I'm not, sorry, not possibility. It becomes a probability. Like, it's probable. And then we shift into the energy of choice trajectory, which is the loudest manifestation energy. It's actually taking action into manifesting these results. But this is where most of us are. And this is the truth, especially when it comes to the future. There are so many possibilities, and then there's co-creation, and there's free will. There's so many different perspectives that, you know, it's even hard to do these live psychic readings because there are so many possibilities. And it is about, I can say from this moment, this perspective, in this time space, this is possible. But between now and then, you might make at least 1 million different choices. And you're constantly shifting your vibrational state to the point that sometimes it could be pushed out another 2 months. Sometimes you can decrease that speed, especially through the Akashic reading and clearing work, you guys. You can shift and you can powerfully create your reality 100%. But that takes consciousness, that takes the shadow work, that takes lots of clearing work. But what's really coming through on the Akashic reading and clearing work is that, well, I mean, it's not clearing work. No, that's a reading. The Akashic future reading. It really, it's almost like for my already existing clients, remember the soul profile. Remember just how powerful that information was? How just understanding who you are at soul level, how powerful that was? How it was like someone just opened the veil to Oz, right? You really got a clear look behind the veil into your soul perspective, into your soul profile. Well, for the Akashic future reading, it's that same look, that same behind the veil. Who is Oz and what is Oz all about? It's another level, but it's an energetic level. We look at your ability to shift vibrationally and maintain a permanent shift Sometimes we get temporary shifts, which is why I encourage my clients to get these reading and clearings as often as you feel it intuitively in the beginning, because that gets that momentum going, that shifts you vibrationally, but then it also creates a permanent shift. You can't just, go on a vacation. Yes, that puts you out of your comfort zone, but it doesn't give you a permanent vibrational shift. So yes, I think probably the most substantial thing about the Akashic Future reading, you guys, is that, number one, it gives you some information about you that is extremely powerful. It helps you understand your ability to shift vibrationally. And it also gives you clarity on what's possible, what's not possible, and how to course correct. Those readings are currently on special because it is in the evolution stage, so to speak. They are on special. And also, too, you get one follow-up session. So it's not just a one-time thing. We really work hard on setting clear intentions, choosing that one energy to resonate to. And then, of course, you, on your end, you write out, how will that change my life? And list all the energies you want to experience because of that manifestation. But then we look at, is this even possible? Is this even realistic from your present circumstances, from your present moment? And are you on a probability trajectory? Are you on a choice trajectory? I mean, let's get real. Feeling it, feeling this heat. Let's get real. There's the future. Yes, psychics exist, and yes, there are endless possibilities. And yes, I try to give a lot of good, clear advice when I do these readings. I really, really put a lot of love into doing this work here for free. All right. But then there comes a point when you need to invest in you. So let's get real. Let's figure out where you're at. What is stopping you from living your dream reality? Doing the shadow work, doing the work. And it's just so much. There's so much to it. And then, I've got some clients that I've been working with, and now their circumstances are showing up in a big way, like a way where they cannot deny it. And they're like, holy crap. If only I understood exactly what it is that you do, Joanne. But it is, it's like kind of like blind faith. I've been so blessed to have some clients stick with me through that. They don't really understand it, to just having faith, to their new circumstances, their new, their new realities really shifting in a way that they are consciously doing. So definitely check into that, you guys. And it's so affordable. I mean, seriously, all the other advanced soul realignment practitioners, usually that first reading is around $1,000, $1,000. I'm offering it for $111.11 because I have a thing about numbers. Numbers are very powerful. But anyway, I don't charge just $100. No, it's got to be $111.11. So definitely, huge investment. You guys will feel this. Some of my clients experience temporary vibrational shifts, but then I encourage them to continue their reading and clearing work. And the follow-up sessions are so affordable. And I'll tell you what, for today only for today, you book an Akashic Level 1 reading and clearing with me, I will throw in a bonus of something whatever your higher self feels you need more, whether it's the activations or more follow-up sessions. I will put that one in the bonus hat. And also too, for my existing clients, if you want to purchase that reading for a family member or a primary relationship partner or anyone, I will throw in some bonus work for you guys. Let's say 2 follow-up sessions for you, or your activations, or whatever it is. Definitely, especially with this eclipse energy, it's like, it's going to get raw, it's going to get vulnerable, it's going to get emotional. And if I give you guys guidance, actionable steps, like go take a walk in nature and ask Spirit to show you the little things, to take you off of that big picture perspective and put you into the little picture's perspective, or whatever it is that I ask you to do. Act on that guidance. Follow that advice. Experience that shift, because it will shift you. You will experience it. All right. Nightingale, you did answer should I move part of my questions. Thank you. The rest of it was what is coming for me in July. Well, from that perspective, as you saw, that whole energy shifted me into kind of like a collective reading just now for all of you guys that are listening. It's more about enjoy July. Let go of any preconceived expectations. It's definitely time to move, and then enjoy what shows up. Observe how your circumstances shift. Also too, think about the energy that you're using in your actions. Are you doing actions out of obligation? Because if you are, you're creating more obligation. If you're engaging in energies of guilt, if you're taking actions based on because you feel guilty, you're creating more guilt. So that is the big answer to your question. It's not about what to expect in July. It's about what you're going to create in July. So choose an energy. If you want freedom, then do actions based in that energy. Don't continue doing obligation, guilt, or I should. Now is your time. And really, I mean, that one question, especially with where you're at and what I felt, answering that question just sent me off into a whole nother direction, a more collective energy, especially as far as spirit goes. Don't expect. Look at what you're currently creating. Are you doing a lot of your actions based in obligation or responsibility or discipline or guilt? I just feel like it's time for you to move. Choose the positive energy that you want to create with, and then take action into that energy. And it's time for me to go dip in the water, because it is definitely getting hot out here, you guys. I love you guys so much. Mwah! Blessings into infinity. I can't wait to get back on again soon. Mwah! Mwah! And I'm definitely going to work on that video for the eclipse. Because we definitely need to get very, very clear and very honest with ourselves. What do we want? And why do we want to experience that? And what do we want to feel while experiencing that? All right. Mwah. Ooh, it's definitely getting hot out here. Feeling it. I'm going to go for a swim in the ocean. Cool off. Mwah. Definitely. Love you guys. So much love.